Yes, the farm and wilds of western New Jersey. Who would believe a girl from New York City ends up at a farm? You can hear the farm equipment in the background, but that's no reason to ever forget that fashion is prime to all of us. It's Elaine Lessig on behalf of the K9 Chronicle on the Facebook page and on the webbook page, saying it's time to think about easing into fall. I know, colder weather, it's going to come. But let's talk about some little idea I have for making fall fashion not only easy to access, but fun. Well, fashionistas, here we are, back inside the house. No longer farm girl, trendy little New York girl now living in a farm on New Jersey until our new house is finished not too far away from here. So let's talk what I was discussing with you briefly outside. Of course, you do know we are working with Closet Confidential, and confidentially, this is not my closet, but it's a closet in the house where we are living right now, and we're doing the best we can to bring you ultimate new material for you to get ready for fall to come and see you, because it's coming soon. You notice I was wearing a big oversized sweatshirt outside, more for the farm, not really for what we are going to be talking about, which is taking sweatshirt material into fashion this season. I have seen sweatshirts of all kinds, dresses, skirts, great tops, wraps. It's sweatshirt. And sweatshirt is easy to wear, it's easy to own, and it's fun. Is it the best thing to wear if you're going out into a situation professionally where you need to look a little more tailored? No. But is it great for the outdoor shows or the other shows where you're going and things are a bit more casual and there's no reason to be super dressed up but trendy and fashionable? So my darling fashionistas, let's get into this right now and explain to you how you can make sweatshirts the it item that you have to go out and have. They come in all price ranges. You can find anything $25. Actually, I have one or two dresses here I found at Uniqlo, and it was a lot less than that on sale. So again, as I always advise you, if you shop wisely, you look well. So let's start with a couple of fashion ideas, and we'll start with some of the more simple ideas that you can start with to get a feeling of what it's like if you want to be dressed in this kind of material. All you need to do that is have great accessories, great scarves, belts, things like this that make sweatshirt even more interesting. So let's just look at a few items. You've probably seen me wear some of them because they're really just delicious to do that with. So right here I have a turtleneck sweatshirt dress. Simple as simple can be. Easiest thing to travel with. Guess what, girls? You don't have to iron them. They come out of the suitcase looking like this, and in your closet, as long as you hang things well, remember, always some circulation of air around your good clothes. You can have a dress like this under $25, believe it or not. And this one did come from Uniqlo. And I often have paired it with this lovely scarf. And then to take it up just a little better, give it a little pick-a-poo-poy, as I like to call it, a great belt. Can you see my belt? Has a beautiful buckle on it. And between the scarf at your neck and the belt at your waist, and if you get really chilly, you can always put a jacket over it, and for fall, just ideal. So here's one look that I'm really very, very confident you will enjoy. And let's just keep this scarf and this belt out for a minute. And I have another dress for you to see. This one has a crew neck collar. And again, it is, as you can see, it is a sweatshirt dress, simple as simple can be. Let's dress it up. Let's give it the plaid scarf. We can give it the belt with the great buckle, or we can take it in another direction, which we could do with either of these two dresses, and that's to take it into a trend that never gets old, and that's animal prints. So let's put these down, and here you go. a fabulous animal print scarf, done any of 8 million ways. And if you want to take that waist in, a gold belt. And the gold metallic belt with a little bit of something in the front makes a really nice idea. Again, simple, easy to travel with, inexpensive, but so fashionable and so in the season that how could you say no to it? And these two dresses, I would say, would be fine to take to any show because they really are tailored. And you could get away with that as a definite look for this particular set of fashion. Now we can take it to a different level and say outdoor shows in the fall. Everybody knows I get cold. I mean, that is just no big piece of news. What I find is if I can dress in layers, I can manage the cold, especially you're standing in upstate New York or you're at Michigan or you're in Northern California. It gets cold in the fall, especially in the mornings and then again late in the afternoons. So what's a great idea? Layer. So let's take a look at a couple of things, and even the dresses that I just showed you will work for this. You could put a great pair of leggings under these dresses and look sensational. I actually did, and I got comments all day last year when I was in upstate New York. This great dress and a pair of tartan leggings. Wore them with a pair of black booties, and oh my word, the fashion kudos were right there. And you can get fashion kudos too. Inexpensive. You can buy, as you well know, tights at any price range, almost anywhere. And they're great. And they give you that extra layer. And then if it gets warm as the day goes on, what do? Easy question. Take them off, put them in your backpack, or put them in something you have with you, back in your motorhome, in your car, and then you can be fabulously trendy with a look like this, with a great fluffy jacket on top of you, and oh my God, you are ready for fall. Next look I have for you is to take these and do other things with them. I found some absolutely amazing sweatshirts that are almost like dresses, but with a little more of, let's just say they have a kick to them in terms of fashion. So let's take a look at them and see what we can do. If orange isn't a happy color, I don't know what is. And I often enjoy wearing orange. And this particular sweatshirt, it comes from, let's see. Oh yes, these are from Free People. Nothing at Free People is particularly free, but if you buy them on eBay or sometimes on Poshmark or a place like that, you can get these great items, which are normally, I don't know, between $100 and $200, some of them, as low as maybe $40, $50. But as long as you remember my good rules for buying resale or buying something new on a site that says it is new, make sure you check it out all the way around. Get those magnifiers up on your screens. Take a look. Make sure it's good. If it has a tag on it and it says it has a tag on it, look for the tag and look for everything else on it. And that's how I actually got this one. This one was new. And it did have the tag and it had never been worn, and it was a bargain. Okay, what I want you to notice about this is look at the front. That's the end of the front. So you've got a front look that comes just below your waist. But the back is the length of a dress. So from the back, you look like you're wearing a great dress. And from the front, it's dress up time. And you could dress this one up so easily with any number of different leggings. Or I'll show you what happened. I took out a skirt. A simple straight skirt, a knit. And if I'm saying a knit, I guess you know whose knit it is. In any event, let's just drop the dress. Get it in here with the skirt. Okay, ladies, you can see it becomes a really super cute outfit with the straight skirt and the lower part of this dress, which is in the front. So I'll just hold that up so you can see. And you've got a white skirt that would be at the right length. And you could even wear a longer skirt. That would be great too. But it gives it a whole up-style look. So not for the farm, but for the dog show. And I think it's a great look because underneath that, you could have another shirt that you're wearing with your skirt underneath this top. And from the back, you got a great looking dress. It gets too warm, take it off. You can have something on underneath it, whatever that's going to be, and you have double outfits. And the other thing that's fun about this, you're finished with the day, you're no longer out there doing your dogs, put on a great pair of leggings, and you have an evening outfit. Take the shirt sleeves, scrunch them all up, and one of my favorite ways to scrunch up sleeves is to put a rubber band right here on my arm, pull the sleeve up and over, and then it's out of my way while I'm eating, doing something else, and it's great. But do you believe how fabulous this is? I can't wait to wear it. And again, from the back, also a great thing to wear if you're traveling. If you have to do an airplane trip, what a comfortable thing to be on an airplane. I love this. So let's look at another amazing look that I got. Same company. Again, this was new with tags in a resale. It's gray. I love about this, it has, I believe it's called a stovepipe neck. Can you see the neck? The neck will come up and literally be right here for you, keeping that neck warm. I know my neck gets cold, I'm cold. My back gets cold, I'm cold. But you all know I get cold. Great sleeve. Definitely, these are definitely meant to be oversized. They're not meant to be a slim fit. So you will notice that you've got plenty of material here. These are fabulous because on each side are laces. And you can see to the laces, so obviously when you get to the top, you might want to have something on underneath. But oh my heavens, look at this fabulous piece. Let me bring it closer to you. And it's the same on both sides in the back with the laces on both sides. Let's pair it up with some great bottoms. This would be something definitely calling because the other dress gives you a dress effect. This one is probably going to be best worn with leggings. And again, we do wear, even in Florida in January, you will wear leggings. So how about pairing it with this? A nice soft legging, pretty colors, bringing it down, having on good shoes to be either in the damp of the morning or the cold of an afternoon. And a great, great, great look. And I loved, if you want to go super pretty, you could take it into a pair of leggings just like this. Let's turn this back so you can see it a little bit better. Here you go. That's really a really pretty look. And last year I came across some white fluffy and pink fluffy leggings at Uniqlo that look just like the pile that you wear when you have the zip-up jackets, and they would be absolutely gorgeous with this. I'm sorry, they're packed away somewhere in all of my stuff here as we are in this move, and I couldn't find them to take them out and show you, but I think enough of you might have seen them at different places where I was last year. They were warm, cozy, and not something I would wear particularly if I was wearing something shorter, because I think it adds a little bit of weight into you. So you might definitely want instead to go back with a look that's probably smoother for something like this. And then of course, if it's just out and having a good time, why not put your camo with it? Yes, Elaine Lessig has some camo items in her closet here. And this is from Beyond Yoga, and it does have a little sweatshirt top, but I thought, oh my heavens, let's put this with this. And that is just super fun. So you can see you've got lots to be able to do with all of these sweatshirts. And I just love the look of them. And I just found one. This is definitely probably not to wear to a dog show because you don't want the dogs to get this in their face. This may be cutest ever. There you go. That's the top. It's a sweatshirt. And then it breaks off here and it has soft pleated material. And this with a pair of leggings, or I think jeans. I think a pair of jeans under this for your days when you are having your own personal business going on is great. I mean, could you put it with a pair of really great tights and wear it outside in the fall? You could, but I think this one's a little bit more screams jeans to me. I love it. Let's get a good look at it. There it is in the back. Sweatshirt here, cotton material here, and I think it just screams jeans. What do you guys think? So I love it. So you have a whole bunch of options for things that you can wear at this time of this, as the season changes. I mean, we're into mid-August now. And yes, it's warm in most places, let's understand that. But it isn't warm everywhere. And the calendar is going to be changing to September in no time at all. And therefore, you've got to be thinking of a transitional material to wear then, but that you can also use in the cold weather. I think investing in some of these sweats is a really good idea. Would I buy 20 pieces? No. Would I buy some things to accent with it? Yes. You want to look at belts. You want to look at scarves. You might want to look at things for around your neck. You know, the scarves that get really tight at the neck. There's some great ones out there right now, really pretty, that you can put on. And then you can do, you know, take them off during the day. And it won't be good, as I said, just for the fall. I can't remember ever being in Florida in January and not having a couple of days where it gets really chilly, or the first thing in the morning. And then you've got something to wear to work, for fun, and at home if they make you comfortable. You saw I was wearing a big old pink one, which is definitely not the level of these, but sweatshirts really work. And I think sweatshirts have gotten to be a piece of fashion. So it might be something that you want to look at. There are lots of places, as I said, to look at them. You can go buy them new, almost any place, on any site that you particularly like. If you want to save yourself some money and go to resale on places like, you can go to eBay, you can go to Poshmark. There are a million other sites up now that, you know, do sell things. Make sure you check labels. And the other thing is, make sure that if you are out wearing these in that kind of weather, that you have shoes on, as I've always suggested to you, that have good bottoms, good gripping. These are quite adorable, folks. Let me show them to you. I'll come into the camera. There you go. Animal skin, really neat kinds of laces, and they were very inexpensive, and these are New Balance. And I love them. And they come in lots of different colors and sizes and shapes and forms, and they seem to be really good for navigating across fields. Well, fashionistas, I may have started our little visit today out on the farm, and it really is a working farm where we are right now, but you can't take the New York City girl and not expect that she's going to turn New York City to all around the world for you. So it's Elaine Lessig on behalf of Canine Chronicle for, of course, the best show on fashion anywhere. And that would be Closet Confidential. My Closet Confidential is right behind me. I'll give you a quick look of it. And I'm saying to you, fashionistas, there's fashion everywhere. You have to be open to it, willing to give it a try, smart about what you buy, and always looking good. Let me just give you a quick look. You'll probably lose my head, but here we go. There's a small closet right back here. There it is. But the new closet, when our house finally gets done, that'll be a travel adventure to come and see. So, my darling fashionistas, make sure you watch us always on Canine Chronicles Facebook page and on the website. And until our next adventure, and I fear that it's still going to be on the farm, it's Elaine Lessig on behalf of the Canine Chronicles saying, until the next time.